dim the lights, him too bright like a vivid night in the sky in July when Orion and them shit just right. I roast you in a blink, be scared, could I bite?
What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. We're doing another sample shopping episode today. This, again, is sponsored by Decant Shop. They sponsor my sample shopping episodes. If you haven't been on that website, it's just a fantastic place to pick up new scents, discontinued scents, designer scents, niche scents, vintage scents. She's got a ton. She just got in, the owner, Adriana, a ton of Tom Ford private blend scents. A lot of ones she has have been discontinued. She's got Bois Moroccan, Arabian Wood, just some real gems. She's also got a bunch of Nasa Motto stuff in, China White, Silver Musc, I believe. So definitely check it out. There's just so much good stuff on there. It's cheaper and prices are cheaper, and it's faster than anywhere else out there as far as you getting your shipping, and the selection's growing every day. And now those e-gift cards are available, so that just makes a tremendous gift. And we're going to look at 4 scents today given to me by Decant Shop. 3 of them are available. 1 the owner just gave me as a friend because she knew I wanted to check it out, so she gave it to me. Let's get right into it with the 4 scents we're going to look at this week. The first fragrance we're going to be looking at is a doozy. And as I said, it's not available on the site. I'm just talking about it because Adriana gave me about 0.02 of an ounce. And that's because a 12 ml bottle of this stuff is going to run you about $370. A 30 ml is going to run you $660. And this is, let's see if the camera can pick it up, if we focus. No, it doesn't look like it's going to. Yeah, there you go. Well, anyway, this is Amouage's Attar Homage. And Attar is a Middle Eastern type of perfume that is a direct distillate of the ingredients used. It's much, much stronger than an eau de toilette or even an eau de parfum, even an extract eau de parfum. It's as concentrated as you can get. And as you can probably tell, this is a very thick, resonated oil. It's not something you can spray. It's something you have to dab. It's very, very thick and sort of sticky. And you just go with a couple of drops of this and they will last the entire day. And this was created to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Amouage, just as Jubilation 25 was. And this fragrance is focused on rose taifi, which is a rose oil that's very highly coveted in the Middle East for its fragrance. The rose oil is then mixed with the finest frankincense of all of Oman, as well as taibia, which is a blend of jasmine, sweet amber, and musk. This fragrance also has white silver oud and another substance called Al-Andalus, which is a blend of orange, lemon, and sandalwood. So this is a very deep and rich fragrance note-wise. And so you get an idea of how concentrated the oils in the fragrance are. Let's put it like this. An entire field of roses is needed for a 30 ml of this bottle. So think about that. I've never got my nose on an Attar before. To me, this is very interesting. It opens up smelling like straight cigarette smoke on your, like cigarette smoke that's been on your clothing. So first impression isn't do this scent justice. As it goes through its progressions, you definitely get little different nuances. You see some rose and a little bit of sandalwood, but it's very smoky. And this is a fragrance that I've heard can last up to 10 hours and even longer. But for me, it takes about 4 or 5 hours to get out of that cigarette smoke phase. And then you get a nicer, sweeter sort of rose with some other spices. I couldn't rock out with this, though, because that initial cigarette smoke note just ruins it for me. It does get better as it goes along, but there's no way I would ever shell out the type of money for Attar Homage by Amouage. I'm starting to think that, in general, Attars just aren't my thing. The next 3 scents we're going to look at are available on Decant Shop. And the second one is by the late Mona de Orio. And her house, and this one is simply titled Musc. Mona de Orio was a brilliant perfumée who had a thriving house, and at the time, and she unfortunately passed away a couple years ago from surgery complications at the very early age of 43. Thankfully, she left some brilliant fragrances for us available on sites like Lucky Scent and at stores like Min. This one, simply titled Musc, is going to run you $230 for 100 ml. Notes on this guy are going to be neroli, angelica, rose, heliotrope, tonka bean, and precious musk. And guys, I gotta tell you, God bless the dead, but I am unbelievably disappointed by this one. This is the first Mono de Orio scent I've got my nose on. I'm not going to let this influence me, but at $230, there's so many better musk options I could name that probably cost 10 times less. And this to me really isn't a musk scent. First and foremost, it's very powdery. It's a heliotrope and rose scent more than anything else. So if you're looking for something floral, a nice floral powdery scent, you might take a look at this. If you're looking for a musk, I don't think this is going to do the job for you. It is light and wispy. It's not a bad scent. I want to make sure I convey that. Not a bad scent. But at $230, to me, there's no way this is worth it. It's a heavy, heavy pass. I don't get any musk in this at all, and I'm just not a big fan of this one. Next up, we're getting to the end of the Amouage general releases. We've covered a bunch of them on the show. Expect a full review of Jubilation 25 in the next month or so. And in the future, I plan to get my nose on Beloved Man and probably pick up Fate Man as well. They had a tester of it at Min this week. I smelled it. I definitely like it. I just got to see if the price tag is going to keep me away. I think the only other one we'll be looking at in the future of sample shopping probably is Interlude Man, and today we're looking at Honor Man. Now this one will set you back $230 for a 50 ml bottle, $280 for a 100 ml bottle. Shop around though, because you can find deals on this one. Beauty Encounter has a 100 ml bottle available for $240, which is a pretty good deal. This scent, Honor, was inspired by the opera Madame Butterfly. Amouage has some strange inspirations, and this one was released in 2011 by Parfumée Nathalie Feistauer. Notes on this are going to be red and black pepper at the top, elemi, geranium, and nutmeg in the middle, and the base is made up of patchouli, cedar, vetiver, frankincense, Amouage's secret weapon, musk, and tonka bean. And you know, the first two scents that I ever smelled from Amouage were Jubilation 25 and Seal Man. And I guess I got spoiled with those. I really like those two. Since then, it's been very disappointing. These are expensive high-end scents, and I haven't found much from the line that I like other than those two in Reflection. Honor Man is not a bad scent, guys. It's a nice, peppery, very peppery. If you like Marc Jacobs Bang, check this out. It's a nice, peppery, clean, and light scent. But again, at $230 for 50 ml, I need more than that. I kind of feel about this the way I feel about the Mono de Orio scent. It's nice. It's a nice scent. It's got pepper. Definitely get some fresh geranium in there. A little bit of cedar. Smell the frankincense at the back end of this, but to me, nothing worth over $200. And I'll tell you something else. To me, this is pretty close to a skin scent. So you're not going to get great projection or longevity on this one. It's a disappointment for me and another Amouage disappointment for me. The last scent we're going to be looking at in this episode is a scent from Serge Luten's house called Bois Vanille, or Bois Vanille. The last Luten scent that we looked at on sample shopping was Musc de Kubla Khan, which was not a favorite of mine. Christopher Sheldrake does most of the Luten scent, and this one is no different. Notes on this fragrance are going to be sandalwood, black licorice, coconut milk, beeswax, bitter almond, musk, vanilla, benzoin, gaiac wood, and tonka bean. This one will set you back $130 for a 50 ml bottle, but there are deals to be had on sites like Amazon and Beauty Encounter. Amazon currently has this one for under $70. And I'll tell you what, Luten scents under $100 online are great deals. They're all such high quality, and this one is no letdown. This is an extremely high quality fragrance, but it's also extremely feminine. It's really a gourmand vanilla fragrance. Definitely get some coconut milk in there, so it has a bit of a pina colada vibe to it. Not a bad scent by any stretch of the imagination, but you better have a real sweet tooth to enjoy this one because it is as sweet as they come. Some people have compared this to suntan lotion online. Others have compared it to hot caramel. I can see both of it. It's sort of a really intense, sweet vanilla, coconut, and caramel. I personally, this is too sweet for me, I think. I like my gourmands. I definitely try to pick one or two up a year. But this one, unless you have a real sweet tooth, this one's not going to do it for you, I don't think. You're going to really want to smell like something, like almost like caramel. Caramel or like a vanilla souffle or something like that, or coconut milk. If that's up your alley and you want to smell like that and you're that much of a gourmand lover and have that much of a sweet tooth, I would definitely check this out because I think you'll like that. But for me, my gourmand sort of vibe is like stuff like New Harlem and Tonka Imperial and Oud Black Candy by Mancera. So I don't really like these types of gourmands, which are over the top sweet. But you should check this out if you do like that kind of thing, because I think if you like the vanilla frosting caramelly thing, definitely check out Bois Vanille by Serge Luten. So that's going to wrap up this week. 4 scents. We have the Amouage Attar, which I don't love. I need to really get to know it a little bit more, because all I get is heavy cigarette smoke. We have the Mona de Orio Musc, which I think is a good powdery heliotrope based scent, but I don't really think it's a musk. Pass on that as well. We have Honor Man by Amouage. Also going to pass on that, but if you like peppery scents, I would check that one out. And then finally we have Serge Luten's Bois Vanille, which I really do like, but it's just a little too sweet for me, a little too feminine as well. So that is this week's episode of Sample Shop, and we have one more next week off of the last 2 packages that Adriana sent me. Then we'll take a couple weeks off, do a couple of other things. We're going to do a face wash review for men. We're also going to do maybe a couple other grooming things, and then in a couple of weeks we'll be right back with another sample shopping episode and a fresh batch of fragrances from Lucky Scent. That selection is growing. I already wrote down a ton of fragrances that I want to get for my other videos. And then this weekend we will be having a video of my first Mancera scent. I picked up a Mancera scent from Min this week. We're going to look at that this weekend. I actually picked up Oud Black Candy, which is a sort of licorice gourmand scent. See, I do like gourmands. They just can't be crazy sweet. So Mancera review coming this week. Next week you can look forward to another episode of Sample Shopping, the 5th, I believe, or 6th collection video, and review from a designer house for all the designer heads out there. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching another episode of Maximilian Must Know. I am Maximilian.
Was a sled. What the fuck you think I'm going hard for, knucklehead? I come from nothing. Daddy got dressed and left, so yeah, I come from nothing. But iPods is bumping Ortiz. It was a battle, but I won the fucking war. It's cool to hate, but I don't know what you frontin' for. I'm the best, bottom line like an underscore. Point out another nigga spitting like me. Who him? Man, homie sweeter than his Lipton iced tea. Superman, who I come try? Kryptonite